Thank you, sir. Thank you. Like Dr. Imam mentioned, about 20 years ago, I had lymphoma, and I had chemotherapy, radiation, right here at Staten Island University Hospital. And I guess you could say they saved my life twice.
That actually helped the lymphoma and helped him sort of overcome the cancer. But the cost was that the radiation caused damage to his heart, in that his aortic valve, which is a gatekeeper valve, the most important valve in the heart, had become narrow and blood was not leaving the heart. And in addition to that, the sac around the heart, which is the pericardium, had become very rock hard, like concrete. Somebody put concrete on the heart, and it was strangulating the heart and preventing it from sort of pumping. The heart has to be very relaxed. It has to open, it has to relax, fill up, and then contract and let the blood out, and it couldn't do that. So it was being strangulated. And that's where I think we had such a good outcome with Mr. Dorso, is because we had a heart team approach, a multidisciplinary approach to a very complicated problem.
We have to remember that the heart at the end of the day is a fancy pump, and Robert's pump was failing because he couldn't get blood in nor out. This left him in heart failure with about 70 pounds of excess fluid in his heart, his lungs, and in his legs. And that is not a good state to be going into a surgery with. So we started with the transcatheter aortic valve replacement, or TAVR, which is a minimally invasive catheter-based therapy where we were able to replace his aortic valve through the legs. That was able to get him out of heart failure and much better optimize him for the second phase of the procedure, which was ultimately what was needed, and that is a pericardectomy, where they strip that calcified lining away from the heart.
I've always been active. I've always been an athlete, you could say, boxing, hockey, baseball, and going to the gym. And I recognized that I was putting on weight, a lot of weight, and it was all due to fluid. And from what the doctors had told me, it was because the heart wasn't pumping correctly. And first things were, people always say, Manhattan, Manhattan. You have to go to Manhattan. You need a second opinion, you need to go to Manhattan. Well, I was treated so well here on Staten Island at Staten Island University Hospital that it wasn't even a consideration. I remember my father always saying that the blue bird of happiness is always in your backyard. No matter where you look, it's in your own backyard. And trust me, I believe that. I truly took that to heart, so to speak, pardon the pun. And by the grace of God, I met these people and their family. I am truly grateful from the bottom of my heart that we met and you took care of me and you took care of my family.
And you winked and I knew everything was going to be okay. Thank you.
And that is...
You gave us our golden years back. We have a future to look forward to. We're almost there. For a while, it was very scary.
And being identical twins, Ray was 10 minutes older than I am, or was. I don't even know how to say that, but he was 10 minutes older than me. And he passed away at 23 years old from Hodgkin's disease, and it was complicated by lymphoma and leukemia. Because we were identical twins, they kept me under watch, and I would go every 6 months to be checked. It wasn't as if I would get it, it was when I was going to get it. I don't get colds, I don't get strep throat. I get cancer and I get heart problems. But I get through them, thanks to these people.
And then, so we stripped the heart of all the concrete. Literally it's concrete, it's like bone. It's like, usually the sac of the heart is like skin, very soft, and it was replaced by this very hard, like a plaster shell, totally encasing the heart. And as you can see in that video, it's like knocking on a wooden door. I can actually see the heart moving. See how it's pumping. It's filling up and then it pumps, fills up, pumps. And those that I'm picking up with the forceps are just some remnants of the calcium, which I'll take out later on. But that's what his heart was encased in. This is what a normal heart looks like, not what you saw earlier.
Looking at this, and I'm totally amazed. That's my heart. I don't think anybody has this perspective ever. I mean, you may see an X-ray, you may see an outline. They can explain it all they want,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at my heart and I can't get my head around it.
Yeah.
Good morning, doctor.
This is true, this is true. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Greg, thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Big man.
Good morning, doctor. How are you? Florida.
That's not Blurda, that's Angel.
We know the chair.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Florida. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Wow.
Gregory Maniatis, Maniatis, interventional cardiologist, director of structural heart.
It's Dr. Mohammed Imam, IMAM, Chairman, Department of Cardiothoracic Surgery. Yes, ED, right.
And I'm Robert Dorso, and I didn't realize, I thought these guys were important, but directors and chair, and now I'm really impressed. Are you kidding that they took time to take care of me myself and they didn't delegate? Awesome.
Lisa Dorso, Dorso, and I'm Robert's wife.